think even when he was here, you saw from like the beginning of the year to the end of the year here, you saw growth in his game. Where have you seen his growth made the biggest jump, I guess, this season?
I think, he's always played at his own pace. That's what's, good about being a big guard, that you can kind of play at your own pace, never get sped up. And then the biggest thing for me is if he plays the right way. I think he takes what the defense gives him. He does a good job of getting to his spots, but, he's not forcing. Like, he never forces shots. Like, he never takes bad shots. And so when you get a young player that understands the game is slowed down, and that's why the team is playing so good. Coach D's done a great job of just putting guys in the right position, who we're playing through and how we're going to play. And they bought into it. They're playing really good basketball right now.
He doesn't look like the fastest guy out there. He's always like at his own speed kind of thing. Why is he so hard to guard when he's not that fastest guy on the floor, quick release kind of guy?
Well, first of all, he's 6'6", so he can get a shot off, over anybody. And when he gets to a spot in mid range, it's tough to try to, block a shot or defend that. And then he has a quick burst that people don't understand. Like, you try to blitz him, or if you're late with your switches, he'll turn the corner and he'll go dunk it. So, he just kind of plays at his own pace, but he pick and chooses when he wants to speed up.
See, I know when certain guys are out, we'll say like, okay, one, you gotta worry about yourself, and two, you kind of need to understand that a team has a bunch of guys that can still play. When you prepare for a Thunder team that they got their starting five, and any of those 7 guys off the bench can come in and play with anybody. Like they throw a wide array of lineups out there. How do you kind of prepare for a team that plays like that?
Well, we got to prepare for ourselves. I think last time we played them, they scored 102 points off of our turnovers and offensive rebounds. And so, you give it up that many points on turnovers and offensive rebounds, it's hard to win those games. So we got to really focus on us. But they do, like I said early on, Coach D's done a great job of just making sure everyone buys into the system, win the cut, win the space, drive and kick, get into the paint, making the right play. And so they play a really fun style of basketball. And so no matter who's playing, they're going to play the right way, and that's how he has them playing right now.
A couple weeks ago, you had a couple teams, the Raptors, the Knicks, they kind of did the thing where they take care of the basketball, they crash the glass really well. Obviously, the team did well to come out of those games. What do you think is different with what the Thunder do, considering they do a lot of the same things as far as protecting the ball, forcing turnovers, and crashing the glass?
Well, I mean, they do a good job of playing the passing lanes, and they're physical. And I think it all starts with Dort, just how he gets into guys, and he brings that physicality and that playing hard every single night. So you got to match his intensity every night on both sides of the floor. And so he kind of, ignites that defense, but all the guys are athletic, they're in the passing lanes. They do a good job of guarding one-on-one as well.
And Coach, OKC doesn't play a true big. Is this type of matchup that can be difficult for Zoo and Mason with the way they're going to space the floor?
Yes, it can be tough, so we got to make sure we're doing a good job of just protecting Zoo as best we can. And if we got to veer, but just try to keep him out of harm's way from those shooting bigs, because it can be tough for him to try to be in a drop and then try to get back to shooters as well.
Right. And after the Orlando game, Paul said that we didn't finish rotations on defense, and then after the Portland win, DC said we were late on our low man rotation. Is this something that you guys were prioritizing in practice on defense? You guys rotation on defense?
Yeah, just locking in, make sure our low man is there. But the most important thing, stop worrying about the low man and guard your man one-on-one. Right. Then you don't need a low man. Right. So stop asking for help and stop, using that bailout. A low man's not. Guard your man. Right. And then the low man can help after you guard your man. Right. So we got to focus and lock in on that instead of worrying about the low man being there, whatever. Let's take the challenge first to guard our man one-on-one, and then the low man will be there for you if you need it.
Ty, what have you seen out of Zoo since Russ got here, and what have you made of their chemistry coming together in the last couple games?
I think Russ does a great job of just, if you saw the last game against Portland when teams were tilting to Kawhi and Marcus and PG on the post, of Zoo having that late duck in and going across the paint, and Russ hitting 3 or 4 times, and Russ driving the basketball, and Zoo's being available for that late pass as well as Plumlee as well. And just, always just staying on him, just talking to him about where he wants him to be, and when he drives, do this and do that, and just kind of talking him through the game, which has been really good for Zoo.
Ty, how rare is it to prepare for a guard like Shea who can score 40 but doesn't even take a 3? Like, what's it in today's game? What's it like seeing a guard like him being able to score at this point in his career without even getting to the 3-point shot?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because it means he's living in the paint. It means he's getting to the basket. It means he's getting to the free throw line. But like I said, when he's going left and gets to his little push off, step back jump shot, that's tough as well. And when you deal with a guy that's 6'6", you know, we just gotta show him some different looks. You know, we can't let him get comfortable tonight, give him the same defenses. And like, you know, kind of like last game against Portland, I thought our coaching staff did a great job of just mixing up the coverages. Started out early with the blitz, and Nurkic got going early, then took the blitz off, and then kind of fired and did different things to try to keep him on balance. That's what we got to do again tonight.
What's it gonna be like when he does develop a three?
I mean, he has a 3 now. He just, you know, he just elects to get to where he wants to get on the floor. Like, he's not gonna let you dictate what shot he's gonna take, and that's what's really good and what's nice about him. But he can shoot the 3. I mean, he beat us with a 3 last year. So yeah.